Hi beautiful ones. Today I'm showing you how to make the Force C, or See a Difference as I call it, serum with vitamin C. 10% vitamin C this serum has in it. The original formula had 15% vitamin C but that was possibly a little bit too strong for sensitive skin, so I have re-evaluated the ingredients and I've come up with a 10% solution of serum of vitamin C. This is it, guys. This is freshly made. You'll see me make this in a minute, and this is the exact same formulation. So I talked to don't start again. I'll talk to you about what you'll need in a minute, and to make this beautiful serum. This is a water-free serum, but also it has no silicone in it either. So this is the bottle I'll be using. It's brand new, exciting. These are 3 for £1.50 or something, possibly around $2 US. So I'm just going to pour him into this bottle because I'll put some on just to show you, and I want to talk to you guys about how to use it too, because it can be quite tricky to use. Susie from Light Fragments Oracle, bless her heart, do it over here so you can actually see me while I'm pouring. She used this morning as a makeup primer, and she's going to be using this at night time as a serum, which is amazing. So huge thanks to you, Susie, for even mentioning my products. We are humbled. Joseph makes, I am humbled. There's only me. Why do I keep saying we? Right. Put him down there. Pop the lid on that. This is still warm because it was only made about an hour ago. It's important to leave it to cool before you put it into your bottle, because these plastic bottles, they tend to melt really, really easily. The flat plastic is quite flimsy. So anyway, guys, what you'll need is the star ingredient to See a Difference serum is vitamin C in the form of L-ascorbic acid. Don't get mixed ascorbic acids, guys. Make sure you get L, because if you get D and L mixed together, you're wasting half the product, because the skin doesn't recognize and it can't use D-ascorbic acid. The only form of ascorbic acid, vitamin C or ascorbic acid, the skin will use and recognize is L-ascorbic acid. So that's that cleared up. And you will also need, beautiful ones, a bottle of monopropylene glycol. Now this ingredient, this monopropylene glycol, or just propylene glycol, is the body of the formulation, and all we're doing really is we're just melting the vitamin C into the monopropylene glycol, guys. Make sure you get monopropylene glycol as opposed to just plain old propylene glycol. So make sure it's got the mono bit in front. I'll write them all down here. And the reason for that is because monopropylene glycol is slightly different from normal propylene glycol in that something like this, it just won't crystallize, guys. Now I have made this with monopropylene glycol and just regular propylene glycol, and regular propylene glycol crystallizes. So within about a month or so, you'll start to see great big crystals in there, because obviously the vitamin C is leaching out of the formulation. But for some reason, the monopropylene glycol just keeps it in there beautifully, guys. So, right. And to use this, this is an unintentional dupe of Helena Rubinstein's Force C, which costs something like £150, possibly $200 US, something ridiculously absurd like that. And this is all this has in it is vitamin C powder and propylene glycol, monopropylene glycol. Get it right, Joseph. So what's special about See a Difference serum, vitamin C 10% serum? Well, because it doesn't have any water in it at all, guys, the vitamin C remains active basically forever. If you think about it, you add water into vitamin C, you're opening it up to oxidization. Vitamin C, as soon as it mixes with water, becomes light sensitive. It can go off very, very, very quickly, guys. I mean, if this was a water and vitamin C solution, that would probably be rusty sort of brown color within a month or so. But because this doesn't have any water in it at all, that will stay clear and potent. That's the most important thing, its potency. That will stay potent for a year, possibly even 2 years. I've got a bottle of this in my kitchen, which I've had for 6 years now, guys. So, and it looks exactly the same as the day I made it. Importantly, vitamin C, any form of vitamin C, either water mixed with or our monopropylene glycol formula, will help to smooth fine lines. It will help to plump your skin, because vitamin C is essential for collagen production. Also, and this is something really, really interesting about something like the See a Difference serum, is the fact it can lighten dark spots, age spots, liver spots, they're also known as. Luckily, I don't have any of them. Well, I might have one or two, but So something like the See a Difference serum will lighten dark spots. Susie was talking about having quite a, not a big one, but you know, a little age spot or a liver spot on her cheek. And if you have any of those areas of concern, something like applying a vitamin C serum, especially See a Difference, because if you use it regularly, you will see a difference. But anyway, yeah, so I just apply it anywhere you want, guys. You know, if you have a little age spot or a liver spot on your cheek or anywhere on your face, pop a few drops on there. It does take a little while to dry down, but once it's dried, it's fabulous. It serves as a perfect makeup base. Susie used it this morning in her video as a makeup base, and her skin looked amazing. She did notice that it takes quite a little while before it absorbs because, you know, it hasn't got any water in it, which needs to evaporate and then set down because it is monopropylene glycol and ascorbic acid. That's all that is in there, guys. It leaves quite a hydrating, not a film as such, but it makes your skin feel really, really hydrated and beautiful. And a really, really interesting fact about vitamin C and this serum in particular is the fact that once you apply it to your skin, guys, it stays there for 72 hours. You can't wash it off. So it gives you protection for 3 days, in other words. So put it on a Monday, it will still be working by Sunday, basically, which I think is phenomenal. So without me waffling on, guys, and I know some of you like me waffling, but believe it or not, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I'll show you how to make See a Difference anhydrous vitamin C serum, and we'll meet on the other side to talk about uses, regularity of application, benefits, so on and so forth. So here's the tutorial. Right, beautiful ones, in order to make See a Difference stable vitamin C serum, you'll need pure L-ascorbic acid powder. You'll also need a bottle of monopropylene glycol. Make sure it's monopropylene, not just regular propylene glycol, because it will crystallize if you don't. A jug and a spoon. I'm going to start off by measuring 100 mils of monopropylene glycol into my jug. And this formulation is totally water-free, guys, eliminating the need for preservative. It will last for years if you don't use it, or even if you do use it, it will still last for years. It's quite cheap to make as well, guys. Certainly much, much cheaper than Helena Rubinstein's, which this is an unintentional dupe of. So there's my vitamin C powder. I'm going to add 2 heaped teaspoons of L-ascorbic acid powder into the monopropylene glycol. And the reason we use heaped is because it's around 7.5 mils per heaped teaspoon, as opposed to 5 mils for a flat teaspoon, which gives us around a 15% solution. Give those a quick stir. Now, it will go quite cloudy, guys, but this is going to go into the microwave for about a minute to a minute and a half. And here we are back from the microwave. You can see that steaming. Now, monopropylene glycol, it's the active ingredient in vaping, so that's what all of that vapor is. It's not steam per se. Some of it's steam, but some of it isn't. Stir out any lumps, guys, and bottle up, and your formulation's ready. Hope you like this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. So lovelies, that's how we make this, the See a Difference vitamin C anhydrous stable vitamin C serum with 10 to 15%, because we use 2 heaped teaspoons of vitamin C, which is possibly around 7.5 mils per heaped teaspoon. We were around 15% vitamin C in here, which is exactly the same amount I sent to Susie, bless her heart. So I'll talk to you about how to apply this. Now, there are 2 options how to apply. Firstly, I'll talk about when to apply it. So if you're using it as a makeup base, then obviously use it as a makeup base, quite simply. I've got a hair in my mouth. Ew. Eyebrow hair. Shedding. Right. Yeah, if you're using it as a makeup base, just apply a thin layer. Leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. It does take quite a little time to dry down, but suddenly it will just vanish on your skin, and it will leave a beautiful, hydrated, sort of not sticky, not tacky at all, but sort of a wonderful base for makeup, and your makeup will adhere to it. Your skin will glow, so on. I would use this once or twice a day. It's gentle enough to use that regularly. Avoid the eye area, obviously, because the skin there is 3 times thinner and thus far more vulnerable than the rest of the skin on our faces. And as I said, you know, if you have any areas of concern, any dark spots or liver spots anywhere on your face, focus targeting on them, guys. You can just apply it to the area, but I think for full benefits, apply it all over the face, avoiding the eye area again. You see a difference once or twice a day, as I said, but you'll probably start to notice a difference in your skin within about a week or 2 weeks of regular daily or twice daily application. Your skin will start to glow, dark spots will start to lighten, fine lines and wrinkles will start to be smoothed away. They will never ever go, guys. There's nothing which can get rid of them permanently other than having a facelift or injections or fillers, so on and so forth. So I'll talk about price for this one in a minute, but first of all, I think it's important that I talk to you guys about application methods. Now, you can just use it on its own, okay, because all we have in here is monopropylene glycol, vitamin C. Yes, you've said that, Joseph, but what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of this on. This is the fresh one I made this morning. So can you see that puddle in my hand there? And what this does is the second I'm going to put it onto this side of my face because I'll show you the other application method in a minute, and I'll talk to you about why both application methods are. It's got a lovely sort of fresh smell. It's not fragranced at all, but the monopropylene glycol has a fresh sort of smell to it. So that's on my right side of my face, which will look left to you beautiful ones at home. And it doesn't tingle anything. There's a slight warm feeling, which indicates that the products were actually working, because think about it, your nerves are below your skin. So you've got your skin up here, fat, collagen, so on and so forth underneath the skin. And then right below that are your nerves. So if you feel anything on your skin, you know it's penetrated past the top layer of the skin, the fat, so on, to reach the nerves. So, you know, if you feel anything working on your skin, you know it's worked because it's bypassed all of those. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if it can get to the nerves, then it's worked. So in my usual waffly roundabout manner. And so, yeah, and that, my skin's a little bit dry at the moment, so it's absorbed and it's soaked the moisture up. Sorry, the vitamin C up. And because we've applied vitamin C in an anhydrous formulation on our skin, the natural moisture in your skin will activate the vitamin C, and over time the vitamin C will be released slowly but surely. You can expedite the whole thing by using you see my little C on there. Is it that way? Or that way for you ones at home? Everything's inverted when you film. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that we can speed things up by dampening our skin first. Now, if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't do this, guys, if I were you, but my skin's pretty robust, so I'm just gonna spritz the left side of my face totally. And this might seem a bit of a palaver to some of you at home, but the results are well worth it, guys. And while your skin is still slightly damp, well, not even while it's slightly, you can let it dry down totally. But what we're doing is we're just topping up the water in our skin. And the second the vitamin C touches the water which we've just applied to the skin, it activates the formulation, making it far quicker. So again, I'm going to go in and apply that much to the damp side of my face. And you will definitely feel this tingling. Sometimes it can sting, guys, but because you can definitely tell a difference between both sides of my face. That's not stinging at all at the moment, guys, but you know, as the vitamin C gets to my nerves, then it will start to tingle. But using the expedited route, you'll get far quicker results, guys. But if you've got sensitive skin or you want to gently and de-age your skin, then I would use this application, you know, without water. But so we've got two methods of how to apply See a Difference. So it's a multi-application or what's the word I'm looking for here? Multi-choice application methods. So one, as I said, one gives you longer, slower results, but more beneficial, I suppose, whereas this side gives you faster results, and you'll see results within about a week doing the damp side method. So costing, guys, this huge bottle of, I think it's possibly around no, it's 567 grams. Can you see that down there? There. So it's about half a litre, and that costs £25 from Holland & Barrett. I'll link everything into the description where I got everything from. My bottle of monopropylene glycol, I think, was £9.99, around $15 US, and that's a litre. And I used about 100 ml, so 1/10 of the whole thing for the See a Difference vitamin C serum. So we're talking possibly, because we only use such a fraction of our big bottles of stuff, we're talking possibly around £2 to £3 for a bottle of See a Difference. This is 100 mils in here, and think about it, Helena Rubinstein's is 50 mils, so half the size, and she's asking for £150, which I think is a bloody rip-off. Makes me really angry the way these beauty brands just charge the earth. And, you know, I mean, we can make it ourselves, guys. We really, really can. So please do consider making this, and don't go out there and buy the 4C booster fluid. Just try this first. It's not an exact dupe of Helena Rubinstein's, because we have the copyright issue, and the same with patented products. What I try to do is I make them slightly different, or very, very different from the original formulation, so I'm not encroaching on anyone's copyright or patented processes and methods. I forgot to mention, guys, the fact that vitamin C is an antioxidant, so it's a very, very potent antioxidant. It scavenges, it scavenges free radicals. So, you know, those pesky little molecules which can harm our skin from sun, pollution, smoke, so on. That will neutralize all of those, guys. So as well as having the collagen boosting effect, we've also got the free radical properties of vitamin C in the formula. And when I first started my channel 2 months ago now, I did this back then I did an entire tutorial on how to make this. However, I deleted it because I was just paranoid that I was encroaching on patents or copyright, so on and so forth. But I don't think I am really, so that's why I've remade this video. And also Susie featured it this morning on her video. I'll link her channel into the description too. And it is an awesome product, guys. Your skin will look fabulous if you use this regularly, and it lasts for ages, forever, basically, if you use it, or even if you don't use it. What I'm trying to say there is that if you want to test it, then leave it for maybe 6 months or something, and it just won't discolor, guys. It will stay the same and as potent as the day you made it. Right, beautiful ones, that's it for today. I hope you liked today's tutorial. Do let me know in the comments below whether you're going to make this and whether you use the vitamin C serum. I would love to hear all of your skincare routines or products, your favorite products, anything really to do with skincare, or anything which hasn't got to do with skincare. Just say hello if you want, guys. That's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.